Well, thanks for all your time and graciousness this year. It's much appreciated. How bittersweet is it right now? On one hand, you guys have got elevated yourself to a playoff contending team. On the other hand, it's over with now. How do you balance the two, especially on this day when you're cleaning it out and this team will never be together again in the same fashion?
Yeah, well, unfortunately and fortunately, I played on a lot of teams that seasons have ended. So, all good things come to an end, and this has been a good run. Started where we were, and then to be where we are now, play an extra week of football, have an opportunity to play in the playoffs. It's exciting, and it's an exciting time to be in Denver right now. But love this team. Will always appreciate what they did for me as a rookie coming in, learning the NFL. It was an honor to play with those guys each week. And, as I also understand that teams change, so sometimes you don't have the same team the next year. But got great guys in the locker room. Really enjoyed being around them. It's been a great rookie year.
Bo, you have the rigors of an 18-game season. You made it through. Usually a tough adjustment for. Other than the back issue, how did you come out of this physically, and what exactly happened there with that deal?
Well, it was a long 18, 19-week season, but fortunately, God was good to me this year. He allowed me to stay upright, and I was healthy. Got to play each and every game. Obviously, we all play with some bruises and some cuts and scrapes, but the Vegas week was just, I had a little, transverse process fracture in my back, but that week got treatment and kind of made it through to that week. Monday Night Football, it was a stretch that we were all kind of banged up, and I wasn't going to miss the first Monday night game, so I got treatment on it, and then we were fortunate to have an off week that next week, and kind of went away after that. But for that moment, it was, annoying, but we all play with annoying things.
Was the Raiders game at the Raiders?
Yeah, got twisted up a little bit. Had 3 process fractures, but a lot of guys play with a lot of those kind of things.
When you look back on your rookie season, though, what do you know now that maybe you wish you'd known before you were drafted?
I think knew that I'd be able to slow it down and just treat it as it is, just football the old-fashioned way, 11 on 11, and we work on offense to move the ball and go score, and they play with 11. They're either going to come out in man or zone, they're going to blitz you or they're not, and so when you keep it simple and you can play fast, play quick, play decisive, it helps a lot. So as I went, I was able to become more and more comfortable, and it allowed me to play well down the stretch.
Bo, you went through this in college when you play with guys for a final time. What's it like when you go into that locker room? This is the last time some of these players you will play with again.
Well, it's all appreciation. It's all respect for everybody that's in there. I've seen them come to work every day and help this team, help this organization make it as far as we did. And I know a lot of these guys are going to continue to have great success as they go. And whether it's here or somewhere else, we got a great locker room, got great teammates. And I was just, again, fortunate to be a part of them, be a part of the team, be a part of, our relationships that we've been able to build.
Bo, as you move forward in the offseason, what do you feel like the next step is for you, and what is the mindset for you and this team as you approach 2025?
Well, that's a loaded question. It's, I'll be able to go back and reevaluate, kind of do a little self-study of the season and get more of that information, know what, I need to learn and to grow from. But really, it's the same every year. You want to get back. Most importantly, is to get your body back and get it, fresh for the next season. Take care of, anything that's hindering me from playing at, my fastest, level. And so, when it comes to that, body work is great. Workouts, throwing, all the, the typical things you do throughout an off season, the fun stuff. But I enjoy the film study and the self-scouting and the things that I can jump ahead on for next year, and just kind of be a little bit more ahead after knowing a little bit more what to expect.
What was your favorite memory?
Crosby gave me a two-hand shiver, looked like a little late in the end zone. Is that when it happened?
No, it was before that, first half, yeah. Yeah, it was huge. I think the best experience is, going out there and doing it. And when you see it, okay, say, you're on the sideline seeing somebody else do it, you still, once you get in there, you're feeling, that those moments for the first time, and that could be, a year or two later. So it was a blessing to be able to play, right away. I learned a lot. I feel like I'm further ahead, further along than what I would be had I not. But, again, it goes back to just the appreciation for, the organization and the coaches where I'm at right now, and the ability to go out there and perform at a high level with the guys and learn a lot.
A few more for Bo.
Bo, you talked about yesterday how the jump from year 1 to year 2 is so important. Right now, where do you want to take that biggest jump in your game?
I mean, again, it's a loaded question. That's going to be a lot of the self-scouting I do this offseason. But, right off the top is just, understanding the difference in NFL and what I learned this year with red zone and third downs. That's the most important part of the game. And so I feel like the red zone and third down areas on the field are where I can make growth and understand, be a little bit more aware of certain situations and, just different football topics that, I can learn from just within the reps that I had this year, just what I could do differently for next year and keep us on the field for longer.
Where do you think you improved the most over the course of the season?
That's a great question. Definitely just, the huddle operation and getting calls in and, whether it's changing a call mid-huddle, getting guys orchestrated, get them lined up and make sure we're all running the same thing, breaking the huddle, cadence, the whole process of the pre-snap that's different from college. I think, as each game went on, I felt more and more comfortable with that and got better at it.
So it seems like you and
Last
Sean
one,
have a really
please.
good relationship. How beneficial was that to you, and just what has he meant to you throughout this first season?
Well, he's meant a lot. He's gave me my first chance. He believed in me. He was quickly to have my back at all times. I think that's one of the most impressive things about him is like a lot of things, rookie, this and that, things that happened this year. He never threw me under the bus, and so it's just that support and having a coach that has your back and encourages me like that means a lot and helps me play fast and helps me play with confidence, even though we both know I'm going to make mistakes. We both know I'm going to want some things back, but he coached me really well. I was fortunate to be coached by him, by one of the best of all time, and so I excited to move forward after the learning that we did this year, continue to get closer with one another and understand each other better. And again, it's just thankful for his willingness and the opportunity to play for him. And he drafted me, and that says a lot.
Thank you very much, Bo.